Oh, hi guys, it's Camille, and it's springtime because I'm at Epcot right now, and it's officially Flower and Garden Festival. Flower and Garden Festival is one of Epcot's longer running festivals. This year it began on March 5th and it's gonna run all the way to June 2nd, so you've got a few months to check it out if you happen to be in the area. It is hands down my favorite festival that Epcot does ever, okay? Like, Festival of the Arts, it's kind of like in third, and then Festival of the Holidays is in second. Food and Wine is probably my least favorite, but Flower and Gardens all the way at number one. I love this festival to death. It's so pretty. Look at behind me. It's so pretty. It's the most beautiful the park looks for those few months during the spring and early summer. There's so many fun topiaries and these beautiful gardens, a lot of fun food options. On top of that, the really fun Garden Rocks concerts is just, I love it. I love it a lot. I'm a very look at the moon kind of person, you know, like I'll be sitting outside at night and then I'll be like, look at the moon. I'm like that with plants. It does not take much to make me excited. So these beautiful flower displays at Epcot, I look forward to them every single year. And you know, this video was very difficult for me to make, mostly because there's just so much that I want to show you and just not enough time in a single day. It's spring break, and because I work as a house cleaner in vacation homes, that's my busy season. So I'm not in the parks as often as I would like to be. And yet there's so many things that I want to show you and all my favorite things about the festival and just why I love it so much. So today's video about Flower and Garden Festival will consist of footage from what you're seeing right now of me, as well as when I came here a week after the festival began, and I'm solo then, as well as footage from when I came here another time in March this year with my mom. So there's gonna be a lot of different clips, there's gonna be a couple different outfits, but most importantly, there's gonna be a lot of festival coverage, and I am so thrilled to show you guys. So, why do I love this festival so much? Well, the biggest reason are all the beautiful topiary displays that Disney puts up every year and the amazing gardens. Again, look at this thing. Arguably the biggest reason I love Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot is because of all the beautiful topiaries. These living works of artistic horticulture are seen throughout the whole park, and you wonder, well, why do you say living? How do you know they're real plants? You're at Disney. Well, the Communicore Hall of this festival has all the answers. While the display in the Communicore Hall isn't as impressive as the one from Festival of the Arts this year, it's still really cute and surprisingly tranquil. The most informative and fascinating display in here is the Festival Almanac. Feel free to pause if you'd like to read through each panel, but the almanac essentially serves as a way to detail the festival's history and more specifically, how the topiaries are designed and set up, which, yes, does confirm that the plants seen on these statues are in fact real plants. They go into even more fun facts about how long it takes to prepare for each festival, how long topiaries can live for, specific information regarding the Maui and Miss Piggy topiaries, how many topiaries there are in the park, and even how to make those flower towers that I briefly showed off. They also have a section dedicated to the purple martins, which are a species of bird that migrate to Florida this time of year, and cast members have set up these little feeder stands throughout the park to attract the birds. Aside from the almanac, there are other little displays in the building like other plants, fruit-shaped topiaries, a display case that has some of the 3D printed maquettes of the topiaries, and the biggest centerpiece, which happens to be the Spike the Bee topiary. Look at how cute he is! The newest topiary display this year is the Moana one up at the front of the park. It features Maui, Moana, Heihei, and Pua, but there's so much more, like Toy Story, Encanto, Figment, which is placed in the center of the World Discovery area, Buzz Lightyear over by Mission Space because he can't be with the other Toy Story characters for some reason. Some of the gardens, like the community garden that's on screen, also have topiaries, like this Donald Duck one, and his nephews Huey, Dewey, and Louie can be seen off to the other side of said garden. Even the World Showcase has Disney character topiaries, like this Tiana one in the American Adventure, Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto in the walkway that's in the center going towards the World Showcase, Snow White and Dopey are in Germany, and across from them are the other 6 dwarves. Lady and the Tramp have a huge display in Italy. There's like 4 different Beauty and the Beast topiaries in France, and those ones happen to be my personal favorite ones. And the United Kingdom has Captain Hook and Peter Pan, TikTok Croc, and all of the Winnie the Pooh characters. They're so cute! Oh, and Norway has the Anna and Elsa topiaries. Outside of your basic Disney characters like Lion King, for example, the park even has more unique character topiaries, such as Phineas and Ferb from the Disney Channel and Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. And for all you Muppet fanatics, they even have Kermit and Miss Piggy. It is a bit odd that they have the Muppets in Morocco, of all things, but I guess I don't know where else they would put them.
Manhattan.
We don't have a Manhattan Pavilion.
That's where they had to go with Morocco, so next thing over there. Didn't the Muppets take them?
They did. That was the one that I watched. That was the only Muppet movie I watched like religiously as a child. Was that one?
Muppets Take Morocco.
The Muppets Take Morocco. There we go. The park does have more of your basic shaped topiaries, like the panda bears in China and butterflies throughout the entire park. This guy is my favorite topiary in this pavilion. Look at him. He's so ugly, he's cute. Japan has this super dope looking dragon topiary, and over by Communicore Plaza, they have topiaries wearing this year's orange bird ears. There are a ton of gardens set up throughout the park for Flower and Garden, but by far the most popular garden is the Butterfly Landing. Guests go into a screened enclosure that's filled with a variety of plants and a variety of butterflies. It's so pretty, but it can get congested, so keep that in mind. I tried to get a butterfly to land in my hand so I can have my own little Disney princess moment. It did not happen. But regardless, there's tons of butterflies and pretty flowers and a bunch of different displays inside the enclosure talking about the different fun butterfly facts that you can learn. Also inside the butterfly landing, they have little butterfly houses that have cocoons in them. And if you're lucky, you may see one hatch while you're there. I got to watch one hatch when I was there last, and it was the most incredible thing to witness in person. So there's a couple new gardens this year for Flower and Garden Festival, and this is one of them. This is the Inside Out 2 Emotion Garden. So like the plants that are in the yellow phases, those are supposed to be the joyous plants. Purple's supposed to be fear, so are they like fearful plants? Do we need to be afraid of them?
Definitely.
And then the blue ones up there, those are supposed to be the sadness plants, I guess, because blue is supposed to be sadness. Anyways, those are the fearful plants. These are the ones we're supposed to be afraid of. And then these ones are the angry plants. Do we scream at them? The angry plants. I mean, they're very pretty, and I think they're...
I like them.
Yeah, they're really nice. And then green is supposed to be disgust, so disgusting plants. Well, I mean, they're not nearly as appealing as the rest of them.
Looks like carrot tops.
Maybe it is carrots, and then the other one looks like some other kind of leafy green. I don't know.
Lettuce, some kind of weird thing growing.
And then the rest of the gardens continued over here. Oh boy, anxious plants.
Well, they must be in our house.
They live rent-free in our home. And then there's the envious plants. These are cute. There's the embarrassed plants. Now I like these because they're pink. Also bonus points because they got succulents in this one. That's pretty cool. And then these are the ennui plants. Ennui is just a fancy word for boring. And hold on, we have that in our house.
That's
Roger. We name our house plants, and this particular plant, I believe, is one that we actually have. Yeah, this is. This looks almost exactly like Roger.
Roger is being split into like 3 now.
Yeah, they're really good house plants, very hardy. They do grow really quickly, though.
Actually, I think this one must have too much sun because you see how
He's
he's
browning a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, ours are a real dark green.
Yeah, because they're meant to be like indoor plants. At least I'm fairly certain this is the same plant as Roger.
It looks like Roger.
Has to be Roger.
Yep.
This is Roger.
Mm-hmm.
We shall name him Roger, and he shall always be Roger, and I will not be corrected on this. Yeah, that's the emotional inside out garden. Are you feeling all the feels, Mom?
I'm feeling something. I don't know what it is.
Here we've got Tinkerbell in the UK Pavilion, and it's a fairy garden. So you've got the little tiny fairy houses. They're so fun. Some of my other favorite gardens include the one in the UK Pavilion that has the tea stroll, so you can see the different kinds of plants that are commonly used to make tea. Blossoms of Fragrance is a small display sponsored by Scentsy. And then over in Japan, they not only have a bonsai tree display along the World Showcase Lagoon, but they also have these kinetic water features throughout the pavilion during the spring and summer months. They're made out of a series of bamboo pipes and other fun features, like in this clip, where the water activates a xylophone. They're delightful to watch, and I may have spent a lot of time just watching these ones in particular, multiple different times. Another reason I love this festival are all the fun food options. This festival and Festival of the Arts have by far the best festival foods of any of the festivals. I've never really had good luck with Food and Wine, and Festival of the Holidays, I only get to try so many different things, but as far as savory and sweet options go, they have a lot of great food options. We have found a table after we got our food from Yacht Grub. Isn't that right, Mom? Yeah. The trio of chips and dip. I have the booklet, so it'll say what kind of dips they are, but they give you an actually decent sized little bag of potato chips, and then it comes with 3 little dips. Let me find it in here. The dips are a caramelized onion dip, which I'm assuming is that one, the pimento cheese dip, and then the whipped feta dip with the caviar. So we're gonna go with the onion dip first. Really cheesy.
For an onion dip?
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Generally, you don't have cheese and onion. That one doesn't tell me anything good.
No, it's good.
Let's see.
I'm just trying to find a reaction here. It's good. I almost wonder if this isn't the onion dip and this is the feta dip.
Is that ginger on top?
I don't know what that is.
You didn't eat what was on top.
No, I didn't eat what was on
That's
top.
not onion.
That's it's probably the feta dip then. This one with the caviar maybe might be the onion dip. Maybe. Who knows?
Why would you put caviar on top of onion? In fact, that's very hot and spicy. whatever I just ate off the top.
That's the onion dip. That one.
The one that you ate the caviar?
I didn't touch the caviar.
No, the one that has the caviar.
Yeah, the one that has the caviar. But that tastes more like an onion dip than that one. You don't look like you like it.
I don't like that one.
That one? So the first one was pretty good. This one is fine. Now the pimento one I'm excited about. Oh yeah, that's good. It's a pimento cheese dip. It's a little hard to mess that up. There's a nice little kick to it. It's topped with all kinds of fun things.
Fun dip. Interesting.
All right, Mom, rank the dips.
Good. So I'd say 8. 4. 6 because I'm confused.
Okay, caramelized onion dip. That ain't caramelized onion, I don't think so. This has got to be the whipped feta dip. This has got to be the onion dip, and then that's the pimento. That's the only one that I know for sure is the correct one. So I actually really like this one. I like cheesy things, and this is actually pretty good. The onion dip I really like, and then the pimento one's really good. I like that one a lot. No, this isn't bad. And I mean, for $6.50, they give you a decent sized bag of chips, a nice hearty serving of each of the dips. So, no, not bad. Would you buy it again?
No.
No. Okay, so we're in the Citrus Blossom Pavilion that's located inside the Odyssey. It's actually pretty chill in here, considering how when we were in here for the Food and Wine Festival and they had the wings and the fried pickles. It was insane.
It was.
It was crazy, but this is tolerable right now. We got 2 things. This is the lemon tart. So this is the tart. It's got lemon curd, blood orange fluid gel, aquafaba meringue, which is this, and then raspberry powder, which is the pink stuff. And then this is the orange lemon smoothie, and it comes in a souvenir sipper. You don't have to get the sipper if you don't want to, but I wanted to get the sipper because I am a child. He's so cute. It's Orange Bird, and he's holding a sipper. And he is a sipper. It's sipper inception. So we're gonna try the smoothie first because I'm actually excited about this one because I like orange flavored things. That's so good.
It's good?
It's so refreshing. Now, apparently there's orange and lemon in here, but I get more of the orange than I do the lemon. You know what the texture reminds me of? You know when you would get the Minute Maid orange juice in a can and you put it in the freezer? Just like that. It's so good.
I'm glad.
Kind
of lackluster there with that one.
What?
It's not like they made it fancy.
Oh, the tart?
Yeah, and it looks to be kind of hard, like...
Oh, look, there's the blood orange thing. So we're going to try and get a little bit of that. I'm going to get a little bit of this. There we go. We got a little bit of everything on here. That's lemon.
That's why they call it a lemon tart, silly girl. Is it lemony?
Very. The meringue's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
What little I got. It's got a good crust. The actual curd itself is a really nice texture. It is super lemony. Now,
You don't like lemon.
I like lemon in small quantities, but if it's like solely lemon, it's a bit much. And of course, you're probably wondering, well, why did you get the lemon tart? Well, I
am.
don't like shrimp.
I am wondering this.
I don't like shrimp, and I didn't want to have the brie because it's really hot out. And the tart was the next best option because it's a cold dish, you know. So I mean, as a
even
dessert,
if you hate the dish, it's the better option.
I don't hate it. It's just
the look
very
on your face says differently.
I don't like hate it. Because like I didn't spit it out, you know. Like if I
That
really,
would have been rude.
Exactly. If I really truly hated it that much, I probably would have spat it into my napkin. Because I mean, I think we've had worse tasting things, and I know I have especially.
Gonna go for the sipper. He's rather heavy.
He's a very heavy sipper. He's filled with goodness. Isn't he tasty?
It tastes like an orange sickle.
Yeah.
Like a creamsicle. I don't think I'm through the crust.
You have to go from the center, and then it'll break apart. That's what I had to do.
Yes.
Yeah, like that.
It's a good lemon meringue.
Yeah.
Or it's a lemon custard. I like it.
See, and she loves lemon stuff, so I mean, but I mean, a lemon curd is a very difficult thing to get to actually like taste right, and more importantly, the texture down.
Texture's good.
It's a really good curd.
The thing is, lemon meringue pies, if they're too sweet, it totally takes away from the lemon flavoring. I like it because it is very zingy. It's very lemony, like a good lemon meringue pie.
Yeah. So I suppose, would you, if you were given the opportunity, would you get the lemon meringue tart again?
Maybe.
Here they are. These are the cinnamon roll bites. They're little cinnamon roll bites, and they're topped with candy bacon, and they're drizzled with icing. I have had these before, and I am very happy that they brought them back. So here we go. Oh, they're really good. So, I mean, it's just about what you would expect. They're soft, they're flaky, they're pillowy, they're super cinnamony. They have a generous amount of icing. And when you get a bite with the candied bacon, it just ties it all together. This is the item in question. It's a pretty decent sized piece of chicken. It's about that big, you know, and I mean, I guess I have decent, that's my hand compared to the chicken tender. So it's a fried piece of chicken with a little waffle with, I think it's like a jalapeno cornbread breading on the chicken, and then there's like a honey butter, and there like a whipped honey butter, which is what this is, and then there's a honey syrup, and it's got a cute little edible flower. I hope it's spicy because I really like spicy things. Alrighty, so this is gonna be a pretty decent sized bite. Here we go. Sorry, I took a really big bite. That's so good. The jalapeno just hits you like that. It's got a kick to it, and I love it. The honey isn't overly sweet either, which is really nice. I mean, which I was afraid it was gonna be like too sweet. But it's honestly not, it's not too overpowering. Oh, the waffle's the cornbread. Okay, my mistake. The chicken itself is actually a decent piece of meat. There's like little pieces of corn in the cornbread waffle. No, this is really good. And for like $7, it's still like a decent amount of food, even though it's like a sample size, you know? You're getting like a pretty fat, meaty chicken tender, and you've got a nice waffle. It's relatively filling, so I mean, I think it's pretty good. Of course, my favorite thing to get here is pineapple Dole Whip. You can get other flavored Dole Whip in this park specifically. I think it's watermelon and raspberry, but the pineapple one you can really only find at Magic Kingdom and Typhoon Lagoon, so cheers. Oh, she's crispy. Like any of the Epcot festivals, there are collections of merchandise like the Alice in Wonderland one you're seeing on screen now. In fact, this year for Flower and Garden, there's 3 collections: Alice in Wonderland, Spike the Bee, and Orange Bird. Oh look, they look just like the ones that are on the topiaries.
Now sniff them.
And then on the back they say 30 years. It says, I'm scented. So
Sniff the back.
they don't smell.
Lies! Huh.
Dude, they don't, at least this one doesn't. Maybe
Pick a different one.
Maybe I picked one that was like faulty. No, they don't smell. I'm so sad. Along with your usual assortment of shirts, Loungefly bags, pins, and dishware, they also have some gardening related items such as small flower pots, plant markers, lawn ornaments, and more. Flower and Garden also has booths that carry unique finds that you can really only see during this festival that aren't necessarily Disney merchandise, like this lady who sells handmade fairy houses, and she's constantly making new ones at the table that's in front of the booth. You can also buy your own topiaries. You can either buy just the metal frames or a topiary that's ready to be grown, and you can choose a variety of shapes and sizes. My personal favorite booth at the festival is this one. These are vinyl Precious Moments dolls that are dressed as a whole range of Disney characters, along with several that aren't specifically Disney related, but those of you who have stuck with the channel know that I am a big doll person. I specifically collect the Precious Moments Beauty and the Beast dolls, so every festival I get myself at least one doll. So that concludes today's video. I hope you now can see why I deemed Flower and Garden the best festival at Epcot. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it was a long time coming, but you know, I hope the wait was worth it. Be sure to tell your friends and family about the channel. If you guys have any questions or if you just want to say anything at all, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I do always read them. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.